In that I have an Excel folder. In that I have an Excel sheet called Alt DS. Can you see this one? If I open this
Sir,
Alt
screen
DS
not
Excel sheet,
visible, sir.
Sir, screen
It's stuck in between. Now it is okay.
now can you see how many sheets we have in this Excel book?
6.
6, sir.
I want to import baseball sheet. Okay. Now I'm writing a program for this one. By the way, I want to get the path of this one. You know how to get the path? Shift, right click,
Copy as path.
copy as path. Go to the program. Tell me how to program.
Proc
Proc
import.
import.
Proc import.
Data file
equal to
Data file is equal to the path from
the
the
path.
Excel sheet. Out is equal to data set name.
Baseball.
This.
Maybe I want to have a demo. You can add any name.
DBMS.
DBMS.
equals to Excel.
XLS.
XLS. Very good.
XLS.
XLS.
Sheet equal to
Semicolon.
So replace semicolon.
Semicolon.
Run. Now I'm selecting this program and I'm executing this program. If I go to the libraries, there we have a work library. Now can you see we have a demo data set? Now we have the data like this one. Okay. Can you tell me in this Excel book, which Excel sheet has been imported?
first one.
You know, when we have multiple sheets like this one, always, you know, what is going to happen? By default, it will import the first sheet. So that means which sheet has been imported?
Cars.
Cars. But I do not want to import cars. I want to import baseball. If you want to import baseball, now you should write one extra statement. And what is the statement you should write? You should write sheet is equal to the sheet name within the quotations. Okay. Now select the program, execute the program. Now we will have a demo data set. Now can you say now we have only the baseball information? Understand this one?
Yes, sir.
This is how we can import
sheet.
specific.
Once again, repeat, sir. Sir, if you want to get all the Excel sheet data, means
We have to write, if you write a proc import, you should write one program for each sheet. Okay. But
Okay.
we have another method. We'll discuss about that one in future.
okay, sir.
Okay. Now somebody asked me they want to see it again in Alt S. Okay. Now I want to import. Okay. I want to import fish. We have 6 sheets. I want to import specifically the fish. How to import only the fish? First of all, I'm getting the path. Shift right click. Copy and stop. Raga Harshita. Okay. I want to import fish. Then tell me how to do that one. Proc
Import.
data file is equal to path of that Excel book. Out is equal to I want to import fish. I want to have a data set fish. Then DBMS is equal to
replace semicolon,
sheet is equal to fish within the quotation semicolon run.
Run semicolon.
Okay. Now
Here-
select this entire program. Yes.
Here we are not replacing anything, no, sir.
No. By div, I am writing. If you do not want to replace it, no need to write the replace option. Okay, because anyway you do not have fish data set in the work library, right?
Yes, sir.
If you want to overwrite it, you should write the
Not
replace.
right. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, but as a precautionary measurement, I'm taking that one.
Okay, sir.
Now we have a fish data set, and we are going to have only fish data. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, how to fish sir, the A name data set
No.
K name.
See, you can write any name instead of fish. I want to have some separate of prawn, or if you want, you can write a DS. Whatever the name you want, you can write it. With that name, it will create data set. It is not mandatory. You should write the same name. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Again, one more time. I want to import a CSV file. You know, in the CSV folder, we have a CSV file called, you know, data. I want to import this as a DS1. Shift, right click,
Copy path,
copy as path,
proc import,
proc import,
Import.
file.
Data file equal to
data file is equal to
Paste the
path of the
path.
CSV. Then
Out.
within the same statement, out is equal
out
to
equal
DS.
DS1 DBMS equal to CSV
Replace.
Place.
Run. Semicolon.
semicolon.
Very good. Select the program, execute it. We have DS1, and this is how we have the data. Okay. Now, I want to import blood text file. Sorry, I want to create a dataset from this blood text file. How to create a dataset from this text file? Shift, right click,
Copy path.
copy as path.
Data.
Proc import.
Data,
Data
Data.
dataset name,
plate
Dataset name.
in file
very good.
text path
In file,
Copy as
path of the text file,
Input.
input,
column
ID.
patient ID.
Patient ID, name,
Then I want to have a sex. I want to have blood group. Then I want to have an age group.
Hello,
Then I want to have, yes.
sir. Screen sharing, sharing.
You're not getting shared, Manohar. I'm doing it. Everybody can see my screen.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
yes sir, we can see.
Meeting, sir.
Blood group, age group, and then I want to have a name, RBC. Then I want to have a WBC. Then I want to have a cholesterol, semicolon, run semicolon. Select the program, execute it. I have a data set called blood. Okay. Now, I'm writing few lines of data, 101, 80,000, 102, 90,000, 102, 40,000, 104, 50,000, 105, 65,000. What is this? This is called in-stream data. I want to create a data set from this in-stream data. I'm getting data. I want to have my data set name, say for example, salary, semicolon, in file, data lines,
Data lines.
then input,
Input. ID and salary.
ID number.
ID, salary, semicolon, data
Data
lines.
lines.
Semicolon.
Run semicolon.
Run semicolon.
Now
Run
run
semicolon.
semicolon. If I execute the program, I will have a salary data set. In the salary data set, we are going to have two variables. Yes.
సార్ స్క్రీన్ కనిపించరావట్లేదు అంటే కనిపించట్లేదు.
How you can through you did you connect through mobile?
ఎస్ సార్ మొబైల్.
I think log out and log in now and again.
ఓకే ఓకే.
Now we have a salary data set. We have two variables and 5 observations. Now I want to create a fish one from fish. How we can do that one? Data. Fish one. Semicolon. Set. Fish semicolon. Run semicolon. Execute the program. We are going to have fish one data set, and this is how we have the data. These are the 5 methods so far we have seen. Now, again, I'm going back to file. In the last class, we have completed up to import data and export data wizards, and then we have, page setup. Before printing.
Hello, sir.
Page setup not completed.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, can we use proc export for text file?
Yes, we can do.
Sir, then we have to do DBMS equal to TXT. Sir.
Yes, the DBMS equal
DBMS
to
is going to be tab, TAB tab.
Yes, sir. If we
That
put
is-
tab only, we
that
are
is
getting.
the tab. That is the
Right
tab
now,
only, sir.
that is for text file. We'll discuss about that one.
Sir, in CSV file, sheets will not be there.
Pardon?
Sir,
No,
in CSV file, sheets will not be.
We have only one sheet. That is the difference between Excel and CSV. A CSV will have only one sheet.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
if to import text file through proc import, then what should we have to do, sir, under DBMS?
For text file.
Yes, sir, through proc import, sir.
So I thought of discussing about that one in future, but since you asked me, here I have a text folder. Okay. In the text folder, I have a text file called class. You know.
Yes,
Now
sir.
tell me the difference between this text file and this text file.
Here,
Mention the
variable names.
And the data is not
Variable
Data
name?
is organized properly.
in a not proper manner.
We can say the data is in aligned manner.
Aligned,
So,
data is
you
analyzed,
know,
sir. Data is analyzed.
And it contains variables also, sir.
you know how the data is aligned. We have tab space between the value. This is not a single space. Now see, I'm deleting the space like this one. No? Now I'm going to give it a tab button. Now this is called tab space. When we have a tab space
Okay.
and when we have a variable names, now we can use a proc import procedure. Okay, understand?
Okay.
Now how
Yes,
to
sir.
import this text file? I will show you the program. Now I want to import this file where we have that one in the text folder, this class. I'm getting the path, shift, right click, copy as path. Now go to the program. Now how to import a text file? You should write a proc import. Data file is
Data
equal
file
to
equals
the path of the text file. Okay. Within the same statement, out is equal to data set name. I want to have it as a class. Then what we should write now?
reading.
DBMS is equal to, you should write tab space file should write tab. If you have already class data set in the work library, use replace option, keep semicolon. Now write the run statement. Okay. Select this entire program, execute the program. Now can you see we have a class data set and we got the data. So that means we can also import text files, but we have certain conditions for that.
Sir, data file is equal to only path, no extension.
We have already that one
Text.
because I copied that along with the path. We have .txt.
Sir, this
Previously,
is,
directly write as data is good for text file.
Pardon?
Previously, we used data is equal to path. Previously, upper one, the number one. Data, this one, sir.
When we do not have a variable names,
Okay, sir.
if the values are not with the tab space, we use data step like this one, in file and input statement. If the data is organized, if you have variable names, okay,
Okay, sir.
and when the values are contains tab spaces, we can go with this one.
Sir, both
think
tab
that we
space
have
and
to-
like
When we have a
think
tab
that
space, when we have a tab space, we can also use this method also. Okay, when we have variable names, we can also use the data in file and input.
Okay,
I will
sir.
tell you later how we can do that. We should use some other options.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. In the last class, we are discussing about the file option. We discussed up to import and export data wizards. And now we are discussing about page setup, print preview, and print. Before printing, if you want to see how the page has been set up, now by clicking on this one, you can see that one. Okay. And you can have the margins and everything. And again, go to file button. Before printing, if you want to see the print setup, now you can click on that. Since I'm not having any printer connection, it is asking how you want to save that one. I want to save it in a PDF file. Now it will get saved as in a PDF file. Again, now I want to see the preview. How it is going to get print. If I click on this one, this is how it is going to get print. Okay. And finally, if you want to print it, go to file, click on the print button or Control+T. If you have a printer connection, the code is going to get print. So these 4 options belongs to print. And finally, if you want to submit our code as a mail, now you can click on the send mail. But remember, if you want to use this option, we should have a Outlook Express in our laptop, in our system. If you have an Outlook Express app, you can send the code as a mail. Understand this one?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
if you want to close the session, click on the exit button. If you click on the exit button, the entire session is going to be get closed. So these are the options that we have in the file button, file window. Now after the file, the next one that we have an edit. Now I will go to that editor. Now here, if I open that editor, this is the things that we have. Whatever the step that you have already committed, if you want to take the step back, what you should click on now? Undo, or what is the shortcut? Control plus Z.
Control Z.
But if you want to redo it again, Control plus Y or redo button. Now I'm selecting few lines of my code. When I select a few lines of code, now if I go to edit button, the next 3 buttons has been highlighted. If you want to cut the selected lines, what is the button you should click on? Cut or Control plus X, or otherwise on the toolbar here also we have cut button. Here also we have a cut. Otherwise, go to edit, click on this cut or Control X. Now, but I do not want to cut it. I want to copy that one. Whatever the selected lines that we have, I want to copy or Control plus C. Now I want to paste. I copied something. I want to paste it somewhere. So now we should click on paste button or Control plus V. And then whatever the program that I selected, I want to delete that one. Now you click on the clear button or delete button. Now, but I want to clear the whole entire editor window. If you want to clear the whole window, clear all. Everything will be deleted. But I want to get it back again, Control plus Z. Now, again, I'll go to that edit. Now, I want to select my entire editor window. Do you know how to select the entire window?
Control plus A.
Control plus
Control
A.
plus A. Or otherwise, go to edit, click on that select all. All that program window is going to be get selected. Okay. And after that one, the next one is, collapse all. I told you in the starting, if you want to manually collapse each and every program, you should click on the minus button. So each program is going to be get collapsed. But if you want to collapse all the programs in one go, in one step, go to edit, click on collapse all. All the programs will come to one line. If you want to expand all the programs in one step, again, go to edit, click on expand all. Now all the programs are going to get expanded. Understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
No. In the real time, we are going to have 500, 600, 700, sometimes 700 lines of code. In the 700 lines of code, I want to find out where exactly we have a keyword called RBC. Or I want to know where exactly we have a keyword called sex. So scrolling it down, scrolling it up, it takes a lot of time searching for the keyword. Now in that scenario, I will go to edit. I'm going to click on the find button. And what is the shortcut for find?
Control plus S.
Now we are going to have a dialog box like this one. For which keyword you are selecting, looking for, searching for, write the keyword. Now click on the find next. Wherever we have that sex keyword, it is going to be get highlighted. And we have only one time in the code, it is going to be get highlighted. And we use this option in PDB files also, is in PDF files, and we use the same option in Excel sheets, and we use this one Word document. If you want to find any keyword, give a Control plus F, you'll get a dialog box like this one. Write that for whichever word you are searching for, and then click on the find next. Understand this one?
Yes, sir.
What I want to do in my data, wherever we have, okay, wherever we have the, say for example, sex, I want to replace that sex with gender. Again, scrolling it up, scrolling it down, it will take a lot of time to check. If you want to replace a word with another word, now go to edit, now go to replace, or otherwise we have a shortcut for that one, Control plus H. Now, what is the word that you are looking for? I'm looking for sex, and with what you want to replace that one with? I want to replace that with gender. So sex is my original word, old one. This is how I want to replace that one. Now, if you click on the replace, it will replace only one at a time. But if you click on the replace all, if you have a 10 instances, it is going to replace in all the 10 instances in one step. But if you click on the replace, it is going to replace one at a time. But can you see? We have only one time the sex has been changed as a gender. Understand this one? Say for example, if you have a 10 times sex, if you want to replace all the 10 times into sex as gender into one step, you should click on the replace all. Understand this one? Again, I want to replace gender as a sex. What should I do now? Now, in the find text, I'm writing a gender. With what I want to replace that one? I want to replace that one with sex. Now click on the replace. Now the sex will be get replaced. So gender will be get replaced as the sex. Now tell me, what is the shortcut to replace? Control plus
కంట్రోల్ హెచ్. సార్ ఇలా రీప్లేస్ చేసిన నేమ్ ఆల్రెడీ మనం అంతకు ముందు ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తాం కదా, అందులో అప్డేట్ అయిపోద్దా సార్?
No. You should execute the program again.
ఓకే.
Clear, everybody?
All these options will work only in the editor window, sir, not in the
Only in the
editor.
editor window. No. Only editor window. Only programming code. Okay? Okay then. So after the edit button, edit, then the next one that we have is view. Now can you see here, we have two editor windows, enhanced editor and program editor. Every day, in whatever the window that you are using to write the program, this is called enhanced editor. That means we have color enhancement in this window. Now, can you see, I told you, we can see 6 different types of colors in this window. This window you can find only when you install your SaaS software in Windows operating system. In Windows operating system, along with that enhanced editor, we are going to have one more window called program editor. You can write the program in this program editor also. But in the real time, we use enhanced editor only. But if you want, you can also use program editor. Sometimes, if you have a .NET issues in your system, when you install SaaS software, enhanced editor will not be get installed. In that scenario, you will get only the program editor. Some of you might have faced this issue. Okay, now I'm going to open the program editor. What is the disadvantage with the program editor? Here you cannot find much color enhancement. You can find only 3 colors. But of course, you can use this window also to write a code. So for example, see, I'm writing data. I want to have a data set called, say for example, demo1, semicolon, sorry, demo1, I'm writing a semicolon. Then I'm writing the in file data lines. You cannot increase the size of the letters. We can have only 3 default colors. Then I'm writing the input statement. I want to have ID, and I'm writing, say, for example, name, character data, $symbol. Then I want to have an age, semicolon. Then I'm writing the data lines, ID 01, name capital A, gender capital M, 02, B and F, 03, C, M, 04, D, F. Finally, you can write
to use
run statement.
Sir, it is in green color.
age, sir.
So is it age I have given? So I'm going to change that into 23. Maybe I'll change that into 34. I will change this into, say, for example, maybe 21, and this one maybe 18. You can get all these 3 colors: blue, black, and green. That's it. You cannot say increase the size. You cannot change the colors, but you can also execute this program. You're also going to get the data set, and you will get the data. And this is called editor. This is called program editor. You can add the program both in enhanced editor and in the program editor also.
Difference
Understand
in
this one? That's what I'm saying. Here we can find the color enhancement. You can add 6 types of colors. We can change the font. We can increase the size, letter size. We can do so many things. And you cannot do everything, those things in the program editor.
okay, then what is the benefit from this?
There is no benefit. So that's what I'm saying. If you install this SaaS software in your Windows operating system, you can find these 2 windows also. You can have both. But if you are installed this on the Unix or Linux operating system, you can have only this program editor, not the enhanced editor.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's why in the real time, we never use this program, because most of the times in the real time, we are going to use Windows operating system. So we are going to have, enhanced editor. We always use only the enhanced editor. Understand this one? Now, after this one, the next one is sometimes when you are writing a program, when you're trying to trying to close a data set, instead of the data set, sometimes you might close, the windows. Say, for example, you close this results window, and you close that output window, or you might have closed that the log window, or you might have closed that Explorer window. You want to get those windows back. Accidentally, you might have closed it. When you want to get it back, what you should do? Now go to view, whichever window you want to get it back, click on that one. So yes, I want to get the log window, click on the log window, you'll get the log window back. I want to have a results window back, go to view, click on the results window, you'll get the results window back. I want to have an output window, click on the view, click on that output, now we'll get an output window here. What is the still, we missed one window? Explorer window. I want to get the Explorer window. If you want to get the Explorer window, now go to view. Can you see where we have Explorer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, right? But if you click on this Explorer, what will happen? It will open a big Explorer window here, like this one, here. But I do not want to have this Explorer window. I want to have a vertical panel like this one here. If you want to have that one, what you should do? Go to view. Now you should click on contents only. If you click on the contents only, you'll get that Explorer window in the vertical manner here on the left side. So if you click on the Explorer, you'll get Explorer window here. But if you click on the contents only, you'll get on the left side here. Whichever you feel comfortable, whichever you like, you can do that one. Understand this one?
Yes, sir.
So this is how we can get our Windows back when you close it accidentally.
Sir, could you please explain the Explorer window?
Explorer window.
Yes,
No?
sir. Explorer.
Here I have an Explorer window. What are the folders you can find in the Explorer window?
This
We can find libraries, file shortcuts, favorite folders, and this PC. If you want to enter into a system, you should click on this PC. If you want to open the libraries, click on the libraries folder. If you want to see the shortcuts, what we have, you can click on the file shortcuts. I will show you later. If you want to keep any folders as a favorite folders, you can put it here. This is the main page of Explorer window. But this is just you can see what are the important folders that we have in Explorer window. But you can have one more alternate. We have one more alternative for this one. You can have an Explorer window, a bigger one here, where we have the editor window. No, there we can also have one more Explorer window. If you want to have that one, remember in the toolbar we have an option called here SaaS Explorer. You can click on this one, or otherwise go to view, click on Explorer window here. If I click on this one, this is how we are going to get Explorer. Here also we're going to have the same information: libraries, file shortcuts, favorite folders, this PC. But this window directly it will show you that what are the subfolders we have in each main folder. But if you want to see what are the libraries we have in the left side here, contents, so you should click on the libraries. Then only it will show you what are the libraries we have. But here it is not like that one. Here, but directly will show you what are the libraries available in the current session. If you want to have a big one like this one, go to Explorer window. But if you want to have just a contents only, go to the left side panel like this one. If you want to have this one, go to view, click on contents only. Okay, you should click on contents only, this one. But if you want to have bigger one here, you should click on Explorer. Okay, everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't ask you to by heart all these concepts, but whenever you have find some free time, open the SaaS software and just try to explore what and all the options that we have. If you want to keep more and more experience in the real time, say for example, if you want to keep 2 to 3 years experience, if you know all these things, you can write a program very effectively. Without knowing all these also, you can write a program. Isn't it?
Yes.
So first time when you're using your smartphone, who taught you that how to operate it? Somebody taught you, or you might have learned on your own, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
In the same way, when the first time you're using a laptop, you might have you might have explored by yourself. Nobody might have taught you. In the same way, without knowing all these also can write a program, not a problem. But if you know all these options, we can use it maximum so that we can write a very effective program. You can save a lot of time, and you can have the better, hand than others, advantage than the others. Understand? Whenever you have some free time, just open it, just try to explore it. Okay, and then once you have done with the views, and the next important thing is the tools. Very, very important one, tools. Now I'm going to click on the tools. We are going to have few options. Right now you cannot understand query. I will explain query later. Then the next one is the table editor. If I click on the table editor, it will open an empty table like this one. You know how we enter the data in an Excel sheet? In the same way, we can also enter the data into this table. Say, for example, I want to create a small data set. Now, here we have a column names A, B, C, D, E, like that one. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the data set column name from A to, say, for example, ID number. Okay, and the second one, I'm changing from B to, say, for example, I want to have a 6. And third one, I want to have say, for example, A's. 3 columns I want to have. Now, I'm trying to enter the data directly, 101, and then I'm entering the sex value, say for example female, and then I'm entering age value 23. Again another line, 102, sex value is male, and then age is 22. I'm entering one more line, 103, and then gender value is female and age is 31. Okay, I entered 3 lines, I typed 3 lines. Now when you try to close this table, it will ask you, do you want to save the changes you made to view table? Yes, I want to save the changes. Click on the S button. Now it will ask you, where do you want to save? I want to save this in work library. Give a work library. What is the name of the data set you want to have? I want to have maybe demo 2. I'm writing demo 2. Now click on the save button. Now this information will be get saved as a data set in the work library as a demo 2. Where we have the demo 2, here we have demo 2. Now can you see? This is the data I entered directly into a table.
Yes, sir.
Just like how we enter the data in an Excel sheet, that is how we can do that. But we never use that one. Yes, we never do that one. How to do it? Go to tools, click on table editor. Now we have an empty table. You can edit that variable names. So by default, we have ABCD like that one. If you want to have something else, right? Yes, I want to have an ID, and then I want to have an, say for example, age, and then I'm writing ID 1, age is, say for example, 10, ID is, say for example, 2, age I want to have a 20, and ID 3, I want to have, say for example, age 30. 3 lines, 2 variables. Now try to close this table. When you're closing this one, it will ask you, do you want to save the changes? Yes, I want to make changes, save the changes. Where you want to save this table? In the work library, click on the work. What is the name if you want to have? I want to have a demo 3. I'm writing demo 3. Click on the save button. Now This will be get saved as a demo 3 here. So that means we can enter the data directly into a table, and later you can save that as a data set. But we never do that one. We have that option also, but we never do that.
Sir,
Here,
here
anybody?
copy paste worker, sir.
You can copy from the other location. You can paste it over here.
Yeah, from Excel we can copy and we can paste here.
Yes. Why you want to do all those things? We have you are a programmer. We can write a program, right?
Yes, sir.
That is easy. How many lines you can copy? So you can write a proc input processor maybe in half minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Then
Sir?
I'll go to the tools. Yes.
If under numerical data, if we given character data, what will be read, sir?
It cannot read. It can't understand.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Since you asked her the question, now what is numerical data according to you?
Numbers.
Data. I want to have EMP1 data set. Now in file, I am writing the data lines, and then I am writing input. I want to have variable name, EMP code, and then I want to have a salary. I want to have both numerical variables. I'm not writing a dollar symbol. So employee code is 1001 and the salary is 45,000. Is this numerical data?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good. What about this one? Is this numerical data or not?
Numerical.
Yes, sir. That is also numerical.
Numerical. Yes, sir.
Numerical.
But what about this one?
Special character.
Tell me, according to you, is it a numerical data or not?
Yes, sir.
Numerical.
According to you, maybe it is a numerical, but according to SAS, this is not numerical because we have some special character. SAS cannot understand that one. What about this one?
Character.
Character.
According to you, according to me, that is a numerical data because my salary is $45,000. According to me, that is a numerical data, $45,000. Isn't it? $45,000 is a numerical data, right?
Yes, sir.
But according to SAS, it is not a numerical. Okay, what about this one? I have a variable called marks, and I have the marks like this one. 23% marks. According to me, it is a numerical data, but according to SAS, this is not numerical. But in that scenario, SAS cannot read that one, and we have to help the SAS to understand that as a numerical data. Okay, so you guys are getting questions. That is a very important sign. If you understand, then only you're going to ask the questions. But give me some time. We'll discuss all those concepts. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll go to the tools again. All these options are not so important. We'll discuss about the new library later. And these options are not so important, but the most important thing is the options. Okay. In the options, sorry. Now I'll go to the tools again. Okay. What happened? My system has got stuck. 1 minute. Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, do you guys have any doubts meanwhile? Tell me, could you guys have any issues with the classes, or could you able to understand everybody? Anybody has got any issues?
సార్ న్యూ జాయిన్ అయ్యారు సార్.
సార్ ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు యాడ్ షీట్ చెప్పారు కదా సార్ నిన్న, అది అవ్వట్లేదు సార్ సార్స్ లో నేను చేస్తుండే. ఒకసారి చెప్తారు.
ఎలా ట్రై చేశారు చెప్పండి ఒకసారి.
1 second సార్.
When you're trying to import export wizard, like for the programming method.
ప్రోగ్రామ్
You have written program.
లోనే సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఒక డేటా సెట్ ఆల్రెడీ నేను ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేశాను సార్. చేసిన
Okay.
తర్వాత అందులోకి యాడ్ చేయడానికి షీట్ ని నేను ట్రై చేశాను, అవ్వలేదు సార్. నాకు డేటా దగ్గర నేను యాడ్ చేయాలనుకున్న షీట్ నేమ్ ఇచ్చాను, ఒకసారి ట్రై చేసా, లేదా యాడ్ షీట్ దగ్గర ఆ నేమ్ ఇచ్చి ట్రై చేసా, నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు
So
సార్.
when you're having a sheet, you have written the program, right?
ఎస్ సార్.
We'll see. We'll try that one. Okay. In a
Okay.
minute, we'll try. Now, yes, I'm going to the tools. These are not for right now. And the most important thing, we'll discuss about the new library later. And then most important thing is the options. In the options, the most important thing is enhancer. I'll go to the enhancer. Here we have an enhancer.
In
I'm
view,
going to click on the enhancer. Yes.
I think in view also we have an enhanced editor, sir.
Yeah, here it is about the settings, not that, creating enhancer.
Okay, sir.
These enhancer options, what are the settings that we can change in the enhancer? Now, when I'm taking the class, if it is an offline, the people who sits in the last row cannot see, the screen. If you have a small letter size, I want to increase the letter size. Now, in the enhancer options, can you see here we have a font and here we have a size. Now go to that one. Now we have a drop down menu. Now you can click on whatever the size you want to have. You can click on that one. Now click on the OK button. Now we are going to have bigger size programming code. So when I'm taking the offline class, people who sits in the last cannot see that my code. So I need to increase the size, letter size. But when I'm using personal in my office laptop, I want to see more programming lines in one window. Why should I have this much? If I have this much, it is only fitting 4 lines in window. Not so, it doesn't look good. Now what I will do, go to tools, go to options, go to enhancer. Now go to that size. I'm going to keep only 14. Now, so that I can see multiple lines in one window, so that I can write very effective program. I can understand what are my previous programs, how I have written. Now I can account to that, I can write my program. This is what I use in the real time when I'm using my office laptop, when I'm writing the code, real-time code. So if you want to increase or decrease the size of the letters, yes?
Sir, how much we can keep that table size? Table
Yes,
size.
letter size, right?
Table size. Once you can click it on that generals option is there now.
Okay. Tools.
Yeah.
Options.
Enhance editor.
Enhancer.
Click on that generals.
What is
General is there now, sir. Upside.
I will show you that one, general also. Right now we're into the appearance. If you want to increase the code letter size or decrease the size, you should go to the size. Okay.
Okay.
And the second one is the font. By default, you are going to have a Courier New. If you don't like that one, if you want to have something else, whatever you want to have, you can keep. Now I want to have a photo. Click on the OK button. Now this is how we are going to have. So if you don't like that default one, whatever the way you want to, you can have it. But in the real time, we never do all this. We always use the default settings. But nobody will question you. But each company is going to have SOPs, and we need to follow those. Even though it is not a hard rule, you have to follow those SOPs. Okay. Again, I want to get my default one. How to get it? Go to tools, go to options, go to enhancer. Now, Courier New. Now I'm going to click on the C. Now it will go to the C section. Here we have a Courier New. Click on that one. OK button. I told you, remember in the previous classes, when we have an HTML data, how the background is going to be? Yellow color.
Yellow.
Yellow color.
When we have a comments, what the color of the comments?
Green.
Green color.
By the way, how to write the comments? Control
Asterisk.
forward slash, control forward slash. Now I'm writing, SAS demo class. What is the color of the comment?
Green.
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 When we have written something within the quotations, purple color. If you have a keywords, dark blue color. Simple statements,
Dark blue.
light blue color.
Light
SAS names, black color.
Black color.
These are the default ones. If you don't like that one, now go to tools, go to options, go to enhance data. Now here we have a file element. By default, which one has been highlighted here? Comments, right? When the comments has been highlighted, what is the foreground color we can see here?
Green.
Green. What is the background color we have?
White.
Default white color.
White.
I don't like that background white color. I want to have maybe olive color. And I want to have foreground, maybe, say for example, purple color. Now click on this one, click on the OK button. From now onwards, whenever writing a comment, this is how the comment is going to get appear. Background, some olive color or something, foreground, purple color.
So all this color we can customize.
Yes, we can customize it. Say for example, I wanted one more comment, asterisk symbol. I am writing, some comment and then finally keeping a semicolon. Okay, but I always keep only default ones. If you want to keep the old default ones, what we should do? Tools, options, enhance data, select the comments, foreground, I want to have a green color, background, I want to have a default color. Click on the OK button. Now it is going to come to default. Now, when we have in Steam data, what is the background that we have? Yellow color, right? Now go to tools, options, enhance data. Now, can you see the second one is the data or cards lines? If you select that one, what is the foreground we have?
Black.
Default black color. I don't like the black color. I want to have maybe, say for example, blue color. And I don't like this background yellow color. I want to have maybe, say for example, aqua color. Sorry, foreground, I want to have blue. And then, background, I want to have an aqua color. Now click on this one. From now on, this is how it is going to be. Understand this one? Again, tell me how to get the background default one. Tools, options, enhance data, select that element, foreground, I want to have default black color, background, I want to have yellow color. Now click on the OK button. Now you get it, the default ones.
That's right.
Okay. And another most important thing is, now this time I'll go to the tools, options, enhance data. Now this time, right now we're into the appearance section, right? But I'm going to the general section. In the general, now we have an important option called show line numbers. Some people, you might have seen some video on YouTube videos and some other faculty, they try to keep the line number before each and every programming line. Like this one. You can get the programming line numbers like this one.
Yes.
But personally, I don't like that one because it's an extra confusion. I do not want to have those lines. But some people, they may like, if you want, you can also keep that one, not a problem. But I don't like that one. That's why I never keep that one. Again, if you do not want to have that one, what we should do? Go to tools, go to options, go to enhance data, go to general, show line number, uncheck this one, show line number. If you uncheck this one, if you click on the OK button, now those line numbers will be get suppressed. Understand this one?
Yes.
So these are some of the options, important options that we can set in the tools. Clear, everybody?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Another one option also is there, na sir. Once you can check
Pardon?
it. Table size.
Okay. Yes,
Go to the
you can do that one.
How much we
Enhance
can
data.
keep, sir? Table size.
You mean by like, so you can how many tab size or table size?
Yeah,
Tab
that
size,
one only,
sir.
sir.
Tab size. By default, if you give it one tab key, if I press a tab button one time, it is going to have 4 spaces. You can increase or you can decrease that one. If you want to have more, you can increase that one.
Okay.
On one stroke, if I click on like a one stroke one tabs key, it is going to give the 4 spaces.
Default that is.
Okay, sir.
Now, the next one that we have in a run, whenever you want to submit the program, so far how we are submitting the program, we are selecting the program, then we are clicking on the submit button, or what is the shortcut that we have in keyboard?
F3.
F3. Apart from these two, we can also submit our program. Go to the run button here. We can also click on the submit button. Okay. And sometimes when you execute the program, whatever the program that you executed, that will be get erased. In that scenario, if you want to get our code back, now we can click on the recall last submitted. If you click on this one, whatever the program that you submitted last, recent one, you can get the code back. If you want to get it, what I should do? Go to run, click on recall last submitted. Okay. Now, the next one is submit the top lines. I might have written 100 lines of code, but I want to submit the first line of the code. Now you can click on the submit top line. But I want to submit n number of lines. I have 500 lines of code, but I want to submit the first 100 lines. Now give 100, click on the OK button. Now all the 100 lines will be get executed. Only 100 lines, the first 100 lines. Again, go to run. Now I want to submit my code which is present in my clipboard. Sometimes I'm going to copy my code into clipboard. From the clipboard, if you want to execute, now go to run, click on the submit clipboard. And we do not require these options. We require only these things. So we do not require solution. This is for advanced SAS. I'll discuss about the solutions later.
10 lines.
Window. Pardon? If you want to submit the 10 lines, go to click on give the number 10.
Okay, sir.
So it will execute the first 10 lines. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Now, then we have, I told you, whenever if you close any window accidentally, how to get the window back? Where we can get it back?
View.
In view. You can also get it from Windows also. Here also you can get it. And apart from that, here we can arrange your windows in whatever the way you want to. I want to arrange my windows horizontally. Now, if you click on the tile horizontally, you'll get all your windows horizontal manner. I want to arrange my windows in a cascade. Click on the cascade. It is going to be get arranged in the cascade mode. I want to have tile vertically, windows, tile vertically. It will be get arranged tile vertically. But I want to make my own thing. Now, you can resize now so that in whichever way you want to drag it up or drag it down, in whatever the way you want to, you can resize it. Understand this one? So these are the things that we have. And again, we have a help button. And I told you we have already have a help button here. Again, here also we have help button. Click on the using this window. Now we are going to have a new help and documentation window. I told you if you want to search anything for SAS related to SAS, we can use this window. And I told you all the SAS documentation present in this window. Clear, everybody? So these are the windows that we have. My recommendation is whenever you find a free time, open the SAS 9.4 version and try to find out what are the options that we have, how we can use that one. Try to explore the options. We discussed almost everything, but only one thing we left in this class, which is the new library. Okay, in tomorrow's class, we'll see what are the SAS libraries that we have, and then later how to create a new library. We'll see everything that what we do in the real time. Okay, very, very important. Tomorrow and by day after tomorrow, we are going to finish demo and history and basics of SAS from Monday onwards, we are going to enter into the real business. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. See you.
Thank you,
See
sir.
you
Thank you, sir.
in tomorrow's
Thank you,
class.
sir.
Thank you very much.
సార్
Yes.
సార్ ప్రీవియస్ సెషన్స్ వీకెండ్ లో చెప్తా అన్నారు కదా సార్.
Yeah, I'll notify that information. I'll give the backup. Okay.
Hello,
ఓకే
sir.
టైమింగ్స్ అవన్నీ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ నుంచి తెలుసుకోవచ్చు.